Time is 6:50 here this Thursday. If you're just joining us, our Sunrise Smart Start and our top headlines and some breaking updates. A man is in the hospital this morning. A person of interest also in custody after a stabbing at a home in the city. Around 1:30 this morning, RPD rushed out to Reynolds Street and Columbia Avenue for a disturbance at the home. There they found the victim in his 20s wounded. He's already had surgery and has been listed as critical but stable. One person on scene detained. The police department says investigators are still speaking with people who were around that area at the time who may have witnessed this to figure out exactly what led up to the stabbing. Charges are pending. We're working to find out more about a man killed in that fiery crash at the parking garage at RGH yesterday morning. Police say the driver was on the second floor of the hospital building on Portland Avenue when he ran into 6 other parked cars, came to a stop, then that car he was in started to burn. The driver was found dead behind the wheel. Officers are still trying to determine what happened to cause this crash. As for the structural integrity of the bridge, it is intact, and they say it will reopen this morning. Lush Swigs Lounge on East Ridge Road in Irondequoit is closed following a homicide investigation, code violations, and a new arrest linked to the case. A letter from the town fire marshal says the business was serving drinks without a valid liquor license and should have never been issued a permit in the first place. Earlier this month, 30-year-old Charles Wilson Jr. died after he was stabbed and went crashing through a glass window at the bar during a fight. Police later charged 48-year-old Nuri Simmons with murder. The bar's owner, Gabriel Green, was also arrested on a charge of tampering with evidence. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:52. We've got a rainmaker today all day long. We'll have more about the exact forecast coming up momentarily with James. Your sunrise traffic, though, with wet roads, got one issue in Gates, Lexington Avenue. Eastbound at the interchange with Lee Road. View from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. New this morning, not long after celebrating 50 years in business, one of Rochester's longtime staples of the LGBTQ+ community is closing. Aron Spitzer here in studio with more on that sudden announcement. Aron.
Brennan, just last month, the Avenue Pub on Monroe Ave celebrated a major milestone, 50 years in business. But just this week, the owner announced a surprising turn of events. In a post on Facebook, the owner says the last call for the gay cheers is Monday. As for why it's shutting down, the owner points to the rising cost of goods, insurance, utilities, the state of Monroe Ave, and a drop in business, saying there's no other choice. Here's what the owner said just a few weeks ago when the city held a ceremony marking half a century, serving up good drinks and memories.
Yeah, you know, it's a great vibe. You know, when they say it's the gay cheers, everybody knows your name. Pretty much when you walk in here, everybody knows your name. It's a great atmosphere. It's great. It's great that Rochester is a loving and supporting community, like for everybody, not just the LGBTQ community, but for everybody. You know, being a sanctuary city and having our rights, you know, being protected, it's important.
The owner says if anyone out there has any interest in taking over the pub to save the business, reach out. For now, he looks forward to seeing everyone for one last hurrah Monday. Brennan.
News 8, your local election headquarters, 5 days to go until the election. And in Pittsford, a big story. An anonymous letter left on the doorsteps of local businesses, stirring up tension in an already heated race for town supervisor. Now, this note was slipped right under doors on Main Street, including here at Book Culture. The owner, Chris Doblin, says the message warned having political signs out front in the window or the sidewalk could turn customers away. Doblin says he put the signs up to promote civic engagement for all, not to pick sides. And he's going to leave the signs up supporting the candidates through Tuesday.
People have gotten to a point where there's us against them, and if anything, we got to pull that back. It's got to just be us. If you want to talk about politics with somebody, come on in and talk. We can deal with this. We can govern together. We can have disagreements about anything, but we got to, at the end of the day, we got to come together and be our community.
Pittsford officials did release a joint statement saying every business owner and neighbor has the right to express themselves, and they stand against any form of voter intimidation. To the World Series, the Blue Jays one win away now from a title after they immediately jumped on Dodgers starter Blake Snell, and they got their own record-setting pitching performance from a rookie, Trey Savage, in Game 5 last night. Just 46 days after making his major league debut, Savage threw one of the best games in World Series history. victory. He set a Fall Classic rookie record with 12 strikeouts, and the Blue Jays opened the game here with back-to-back homers for the 6-1 victory over LA that moves them a step closer to their first championship since the early 1990s.
You know, our boy right here is a Blue Jay fan. I'm a Dodger fan. We took a L, took it to the 10, and we know how to lose.
We can keep the faith 100%. I've seen them come back.
Game 6 in Toronto tomorrow night. If needed, Game 7 will be there Saturday. All right, James, let's show everybody the rain, which is everywhere right now.
Yeah, I just poked my head outside and saw the rain coming down, and there it is, verified, not only in real life, but also on radar. You see that red strip coming through. Temperature stuck in the 40s all day. The wind cranks for our trick-or-treaters tomorrow.
All right, we're going to have much more coming your way. 9 o'clock on our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise. 9 a.m. on the Rochester First streaming app. We'll have that radar check again at 7:25 during CBS Mornings, which starts in a few moments at 7 o'clock. Enjoy your Thursday, everybody.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.